Okay, we're back again.
We're back. Sorry, guys. sorry. Hi, my name is Stephanie, and this is Shelby, and we're Truth Be Told Paranormal. Sorry. We are sorry. My phone was glitching. But we're gonna, like I said, and as soon as I moved it back there, I'm not moving it there again. Okay, so back in this area here, there's another area, part of the garage, that we don't really go into. It's got weird vibes. Are you kidding me?
Phone keeps acting up.
So, every time I talk about it. So I'm going to toss this down there and see if anything happens. I also have my other haunted dolls in their case, so you never know.
Do we need to move it? We always get like a weird vibe feeling from the back behind us. This used to be an old carriage house before it was turned into a garage. This property that this sets on used to belong to the same person. The whole, area around here did. A lot of history.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that we glitched like that. This was a barn. Or a carriage house, and it was built in the 1800s. Mm-hmm. My house that I just currently moved into, it was built in the 1930s, but I found out from our realtor that they took a schoolhouse and an old house from the 1800s and smashed them together. So, all right, guys, let's try to do something here. Yeah. Everything's malfunctioning.
It's just one of them days and we're not really sure why. And there's Randall.
That's Randall.
He's our star of the show today.
Oh, the battery came loose out of there.
EMF reader.
Which I've gotten lots of vibes from him, so. Alright, let's try this again, guys. I got the battery all adjusted. So, I warned you. What'd you warn me?
Mothman?
That's a good name.
That is a good name. That is a very good name.
Okay.
The Mothman, that's...
I'm just curious as to why.
Obviously, you're a female, We've been having a lot of technical difficulties.
This is a brand new piece, and it was working.
You owe me money, Mothman. Yeah, we
maybe just, I don't know. Something ain't working right here.
Yeah, because you have to put that little thing in. You have to slide it into that little spot there. That's what she said. So welcome
everybody.
That's Stephanie and I'm Shelby,
and we're Truth Be Told Paranormal Investigators. And you can find the link to our YouTube in the little bio area.
We've been to Villisca. I've been all over. Yeah, she's been all over. Squirrel Cage Jail. That was a pretty interesting, fun one. Had something tell me it loved me while I was laying in a jail cell. Yeah, it's no. We know.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
I'll have to do some more.
Let's try. I'm going to touch it. Sorry, Randall. I know you're getting upset. I know. Okay, there. I'm done.
Now it's flashing female.
Okay, so do we have a female with us then?
Can we make it... I don't know. Could my battery be bad? I can have Kevin bring me another one. What? That's fine.
Okay. EMF reader, Randall.
We're trying, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Technical difficulties are bad, We're going to try to go live every Saturday.
Once a week, at least.
Once a week at some point during the week.
We have some more coming. I have actually had somebody contact me about their dolls. So
they call them vessels.
Spirit vessels. So
Randall seems to like the EMF reading.
We're in Iowa. Where are you?
Yep, we are in Iowa.
We're in Iowa.
Yep.
Well, what would you consider this part of Iowa?
I would say, the probably very far southeast Iowa, like. We're not too far from it, literally like across the river from Illinois. That's how close we are to Illinois, so.
I'm gonna Saturday.
Okay. Put your, yeah, there we go. We're trying. We really are.
What in the world?
This is, I think, my second time ever dealing with them.
I come out and say hi to them every couple days. Okay, well, I'm going to have Kevin look at this. Because he's an electrician. And he can figure out what's going on with it. Because I can't get it to work. Where's the S-Box?
I seen you put it over somewhere.
We're going to try the S-Box. I know it's fun.
S-Box. Danny. FM.
I don't know, I just spelled weird.
Hello?
Let's know if you wanted to come out and get that and take it in. That was weird.
Yeah.
Is that you, Randall?
Hi. I heard that. Something answered. Randall, are you with us tonight? I think so.
I think we do. Hello.
No, it's going to stay here with me until I'm ready to go back in.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Are you ready to talk to us, Randall?
See, that's the problem with the S-Box, is I'm going to have to go back over this and see what is actually being said. So, we don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys hear something, let us know. If you can make out what it's...
This is why I'm really quiet when I do this. If anybody ever notices that whenever I use my S-Box, I'll be quiet. Sometimes they just want to talk. Randall, what would you like us to know? We are getting something talking. Trauma? The trauma? Was it the trauma from your car accident?
I feel like it isn't Randall, like, trying to come through, in my opinion. Like, I feel like something else is trying to come through.
Who are we talking to? You heard that. That did not sound nice.
Leave.
No, this is my garage and I'm not leaving. That was a kid. Heidi, are you trying to talk to us?
There's something back there in the back.
100.
100.
Like 100%?
Okay, I would like to speak with Randall. Can I please speak with Randall tonight? He wants to talk. Why not? Okay, Randall. Oh, what should we ask him? Let's see. Let's say I'm dead. Well, we know you're dead.
We know you're not physically with us.
That wasn't him, though. I know. Randall, what was one of your favorite things to do in life? Are you scared? Randall, there's no need to be scared. We will not hurt you. And we just want to talk with you and get to know you and welcome you to your new home.
Hey, conduit.
Conduit! Oh! Oh, yes! That's what it is! Yes, I know. That was clear, guys!
Is anybody else in here besides you?
Oh, fuck.
That was a dirty word.
What was it?
The F word.
Is that you, Randall? Are you dirty?
I am. Ooh. Three?
Sorry, nobody. Yeah? Yeah, you heard nobody? Hello from Iowa.
Hi. Happy to have you.
So what are you gonna get for your gig?
I'm in love with it.
Loves it?
Loved it. You like it? We are happy to have you here with us.
Randall, would you like to tell the people out there in the world hello?
Whatever. He told y'all whatever.
Is there somebody in the back?
Okay, Randall, besides yourself, Heidi, and Summer, is there anyone else in this garage besides me and her?
61.
61.
Yeah, we know you want us to get out, but we're not leaving.
So we're not here to harm you. So please understand that.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here with us. And if you're curious, this is an S-Box. You can get them at Ghost Stop. This is another new tool of ours, but it's not working quite right.
It likes to tell us to leave.
It's not. Are you guys messing with my new tool so it won't work?
Quad Cities.
Quad Cities.
We are by the Quad Cities.
That's probably just radio.
Yeah.
Dark.
It doesn't like... You want us to shut the light off?
I cannot shut the light off. You guys will not see me. I don't have my charger out here.
Well, you just have to get over it, whatever you are, whoever.
I think so. Randall, your vessel is very handsome.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Talk about the mustache.
You guys crazy?
It is a sweet staff.
Thank you for the follow. I'll make sure to... Hold on. Follow. There. Alright.
I don't like standing over there.
She hates standing over here. I don't mind it. I hate standing there because I can, like, see all the area over there.
I don't like it because last time I was over there, it felt like something was like touching me.
Can you guys hear the S-Box? You guys hear it okay? There's something.
Something's here and we're not sure
It's
what
very,
or who.
it's talking very lightly. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We got the ball. Let's play.
Yeah, we brought you a ball this time. Wait for it. Oh.
We threw a ball back there. Now we're waiting. Send it back up.
Throw it. I swear to God, that thing was flying through the ground. Ow. That'd be the first time I've ever seen anything move. Most places I've gone to, we're gonna turn this off for a minute. Most places I have gone to are like, you know, you get activity, but you don't get to the extent where they're actually throwing things. It is extremely rare where you will get that. I've been to a lot of places, trust me. I've seen shadows. I actually got a shadow on camera. You can see an arm moving. That wasn't one of ours. Okay, Randall, can we try this machine again? Can we try it? You've been doing
Back
so
away
good.
from it.
Why don't you stand right there? Here, let's move
I
it.
say I could stand in that corner, but if I get weird vibes, I'm moving. If anything
there?
feels like it's touching
Stand
me.
there. There you go.
Okay. All right. So now
So
we're
I'm
gonna.
just wondering if it's picking up us.
We are in Iowa. Small town Iowa. Be nice. Stop.
It's probably not them. It's probably this. See, it's not. Why does it keep squirreling?
See, we're trying to figure out how to work this thing.
I just got it, and just don't understand it, I guess.
Maybe try leaving the battery out of it and see what happens. See if it makes a difference. No. You want us to put the battery back in it? Welcome, for those of you who have just came. Like, no, just lighten up, no. Nothing else, just no.
If it's pointed towards us.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if it's the phone. If it's actually picking up the
Well,
rings.
if I stand in front, it's still going off. I'm blocking the phone. The EMF reader's been going off a little bit. Randall, light her up for us. Randall's like, no, I'm good.
No, it doesn't matter, guys. Y'all crazy.
Oh, come on, Randall. We know you're here. We want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not playing the background.
Oh, what? She broke it. Yeah, she must have broke it. I'm guessing. Attached? What is attached? To who? How annoying.
It's very annoying. It's only the female though.
Yeah, it's lighting up female. We know we're female.
We're female.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're female. Yes. Are you wanting us to leave? Have it just straight up, light up, yes, don't have it blinking. It wants us to leave, but we're not.
Sorry, but we're not leaving.
You know.
Are you... So, obviously it's probably a female.
Are you? Okay. Yes. Yes, what?
Something's up with this. This hits her.
Maybe flip it towards the back. Okay, there we
Alright,
go.
there we go.
Yes. No. Okay.
Okay, please stop.
Are you tormenting us? Are you playing games?
Attached? What do you mean by attached, hon? Mel.
Are you Randall? Yes.
Why don't you step outside and let me see if it's you, and then we'll switch and we'll see if it's me.
You want me to step outside? Light it up, yes, if you want me to step outside.
Hold it down. I would say that's a yes.
Well, it's, okay, I'm going to step outside. And we'll see what happens.
Alright, Randall. Can you stop doing that, please? Just me and Randall now. And whoever else is in here with us. Hey, Kevin, I know you're watching. Do you think it's glitching or do you think it's actually working? It literally will not stop. Alright.
And no, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. So, somebody said something about being pregnant. No.
Neither one of us are. We're just fat.
We're just fat. We're fat girls. We're beef fed.
Alright, let's switch.
Okay, so now we're switching.
It doesn't stop.
Okay. She's going out. You can stop. stand over here so y'all can see it. She's gone. Are you happy? Are you wanting both of us to leave? Okay. Turn it off. Okay, turn it off. You gotta shut it off completely. I don't think it likes either one of us, whatever it is.
We need to get Kevin out here.
Yeah, it doesn't like us for some odd reason. Whatever it is. I don't think it's Randall. I think it's whatever is in here.
Randall's pretty.
Yeah, Randall's got a nice mustache.
He's a gorgeous boy.
He's got very
He's beautiful.
He got a beautiful mustache. Okay, let me go back up. Okay.
It wasn't cheap either.
We're not sure on if it's gonna reset. Yes, it's gotta reset.
No. There is no reset on it, babe.
I don't know. I feel like the darkness is back here. What
She's crazy.
Huh?
You liked me, right? You cannot come in here.
At least it's not 100 degrees in here today.
It's much better.
It's
I
much
take this
better.
to Kevin, and
Okay.
unless he wants to come get it. No. Hello.
We're not. We've been to Villisca. We have videos on YouTube up of it. Truth Be Told Paranormals. Normal. Bleh. Sorry.
Truth Be Told Paranormal Investigators. It's in our link is in our bio.
Yes.
No, we are not at Villisca. We are in my garage.
Used to be a carriage house.
So that's probably why you might be a little confused because it was built in the 1800s. It's the same time frame as Villisca. So.
Yep. And hello and welcome. I'm Shelby. This is Stephanie.
Oh, I think I might have found the problem.
What was the problem?
Look at that cord. It's stuck in there.
I don't know. I can't see very well.
It shouldn't. I don't think it should be like that. It was stuck in there.
The light could be causing it. Maybe.
I figured out what's causing it. It was stuck in the door.
Oh, well, that's not good. Like and share, guys. And go onto the YouTube, too, after you get off here, after we get done.
I will
Check it
upload
out.
this.
Yeah.
Love your dress.
Mine? Thank you. I got it on clearance. I love clearance shopping. I didn't pay for it, but I got it
Okay,
on
let's try
clearance.
this again. I think I figured out the problem, guys.
So let's hope that works. Otherwise, it doesn't want either one of us in here, so. No, it's lighting up when I said it doesn't want one of us in here.
Yes and no, and female is all lighting up.
Oh, come on, be nice. Say no, because I said be nice, and it's lighting up no. Alright, you can stop.
I don't think it matters. Watch. I'm blocking him.
I don't think it's
No.
I don't think it's Randall you're blocking. Are you Randall?
No.
Are you the thing in the back of the garage?
Female.
Are you
Female.
Heidi?
Oh, Heidi might be a little jealous.
Summer?
Female.
Yeah, but
Who's the female?
are you somebody that we know that has passed on? Flash it? No? Are you somebody that was here before? I don't know. This is just odd.
Yeah, because I'm...
I'm blocking it. Ha!
I don't know. I'm gonna have Kevin look at it. Kevin might have to fix it.
Yeah, it could just be technical difficulties.
It did come from England, so it could have got knocked around.
It could have.
She's probably gonna move. Probably.
In front? In front what?
Oh, wait, why don't we turn it on and we walk over there?
Okay.
We're gonna walk right over there. We're gonna turn it on and we're gonna test it.
Here, I'm out of view. I'm over by the door. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Randall, can you help us?
No.
My eyes doing like this squiggly line thing. I hate that.
That is not.
I don't know. Technical difficulties.
All right.
Technology. What about try it on the top shelf? Maybe. Work with us and be nice. They're all lighting up. Maybe just give it a minute. It's really loud.
It might be the battery.
And it could be. I wish that ball would bounce back here.
Alright. Well, that was a flop. So, leaf blower.
Ha, yeah.
Yeah, but it'd have to have electricity going to it for it to be
Yeah,
working.
it's gas powered.
I know, I'm trying to think of anything over there that would actually be setting it off.
Right.
No, that's not it. That's probably the battery. It probably needs a new battery.
It probably does.
I do not, but I do have an S-Box.
Yeah.
S-Boxes work way better. They're more thorough. Electric, but not plugged in. Yeah.
Sorry. I got squiggly lines in my eyeballs.
So I'm going to have Kevin actually look at it and work with it. It could be just the battery. Maybe I'll have him run me one out. Please. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this again. There's a lot of interference tonight for some reason.
It's bad we have the light on too.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Oh, man.
No wonder. Is there anyone that would like to speak with us tonight? Well, that was a man.
Yeah.
That was a child. Okay, who would like to speak with us? No one. What? I would. Who is I? Is it Randall? Randall, do you not want to talk tonight? Do we need to move on? Can we get one of our other lovely ladies? Is Randall your actual name, or is that was that a name that was given to you? Nope, just sisters.
No. We get that along.
So is your name Randall? Randall don't want to talk to us.
I don't think Randall's even allowed to talk to us.
Well, I think I'm going.
Are you stopping, Randall?
Alright. I'm going to leave this running. We're going to switch Randall.
Yes.
Randall was in a head-on collision. That's his story. That's how... Yeah. And that's how he passed. Yes, there is.
We're going to go grab her. Yep. Always wear gloves when dealing with these kinds of things.
Yeah, do not use your bare hand.
Yeah. Welcome to the chat and live and whatnot, everybody. Stephanie just went to go switch out. Any gloves, I would think. Leather gloves. What? Cloth.
Earthquake.
Earthquake?
I just walked in there.
Not fingerless. Obviously.
Hi, Heidi. Would you like to speak with everybody tonight?
Everybody meet Heidi.
This is Heidi behind us.
I don't touch them. I don't get that close to them. That's like the closest I get. She uses gloves when she messes with them, just so nothing attaches.
Don't really want things falling into the house.
And month.
It's an attachment thing. Ooh, I do have another battery out here. Heidi, are you with us? Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready, Heidi?
She loves attention.
Oh, we're in yellow. No.
What? Yes, we're sisters.
We are sisters.
Whispering.
Who's whispering?
You were.
Yeah. No, but how
Yes. Heidi, you are a beautiful, beautiful vessel. Well, you have a beautiful vessel. You are a beautiful spirit. And everybody's saying hi to you.
Can you repeat that?
Battery. It was the battery, guys. Do you guys, do the spirits see the screen? Well, yeah. It said, well, yeah.
Heidi, do you see this device here?
My sweet girl, can you guys have sisters and tell me if you are male or female?
Hell no.
That does not sound like a little girl. Supposedly she is. But I'm not, she's like an 8-year-old, so I'm not sure. Heidi, are you a small child?
Come on here.
I am getting multiple things coming through that spirit box. It's not just a woman, it's not just a girl, it's not demon.
See, and I get a weird vibe from the back.
Demons are overplayed. Negative energy, yes, but demon, I don't get that vibe.
Nope.
Nope. Hi, Heidi.
How are you?
Heidi, what would you like to talk about?
Play?
Okay. Do you remember when you used to pick flowers for the sick people?
Is somebody else here?
To the left.
Who are you?
Ava.
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 They're Ava. Thank you. Who's Ava?
No.
Not Ava?
I'm playing.
Come play, huh? I threw the ball for ya.
Okay, she's walking towards the back real quick. So we'll just kind of wait. I feel like there's something else here.
Alright. I have your ball. I got it. Thank you. You wanna play? Try it.
What do you want us to do? Roll it?
I can set it on the ground for you. We're waiting. What would you like us to do?
If you guys hear anything, let us know.
stand on the ground right here.
Right here. You see me, Belle? They can't see me.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh.
I'm talking to the spirit.
Right here. Can you move it? Oh, okay. It just moved on its own. I wish we would have the camera over there. It's like moved.
Can you do it again, please?
I feel like it's toying with us.
It is.
It's toying with us. Whatever it is, it's toying with us.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the spirit box now.
Doesn't want to talk. You want us to shut it off?
Sure. Alright, we will do that for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Guys, that was weird. That doll is creepy.
That doll is Randall.
No, it's not.
Oh, no. Sorry, that's Heidi. Randall's gone. Duh. My moment.
I-
Randall's got a nice little mustache. Heidi's got the beautiful little gown.
Summer, I felt an instant connection with, and that's why I bought her.
Dolls are creepy, in my opinion, but that's
This
not
hasn't
my
gone
opinion.
off once.
No.
Not once since I changed my battery.
No. And it's on. It's the light's on over here. See if we maybe... Let's try doing this. Try doing this so they can see. Anybody want to play? Come light it up.
You got your ball. What you asked for? I'm gonna beat your child.
Thanks for joining us and liking and sharing. We also have a YouTube channel, and that's Stephanie and I'm Shelby. And we're not twins, we're just plain sisters.
Yeah, I actually have one right behind me. That's an EMF reader. I have tons of them. Yeah. I don't know what we're contacting, but I'm not.
I don't feel like it's the dolls or the vessels.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I feel like it's something possibly back that way.
Ooh, okay. Let's take a walk, guys. You guys want to go for a walk? We're gonna take a walk. I'm gonna take you guys off my stand here. All right. Let me flip it. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, guys. She has an EMF reader.
Okay.
Oh, I kicked the ball.
Great.
I'm not looking at my feet.
Okay, so obviously we have a light right here. It's gonna light up.
Let's lighten up.
And I don't know if maybe, yep, over here is where I feel something like standing. Possibly, like, I don't know if maybe it's something to do with something that was already here.
That's me, sorry.
Whoopsie.
I don't know. There should not be anything doing that over here. Right, Kevin? I know he's watching. Put
Light
it.
it up if you want us to go closer. Well, I'll walk over here to Summer.
Nope, it's stopping as soon as you walk over.
Okay.
It's that spot right there.
I don't see any electrical. I don't see any wires running over here. This is the old carriage house, part of this.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I'm getting orange and red.
Yeah, we don't normally get orange and red. Kevin, would there be any reason why this would be going off out here?
smell that?
Like a sweet scent?
Yeah, like a manly smell.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Is there a man here with us? If there is, light it up all the way, as much as you can. I don't know, that's just weird.
Where'd the ball go?
I don't know where the ball went.
No, that ball's right there. Show me around. So we know there's electrical up here, but would there be anything over there?
See, and let's see what happens when I come to Summer and Randall.
Nothing.
Nothing. And the box. Nothing from the box.
Nothing from the...
And then I come over this way, and I walk over here. And like right here is where I'm getting a lot of...
Is there any mold? No. Low level radiation? No.
Right here I get quite the...
EMFs are
like...
electrical.
Yeah. Sorry.
It doesn't matter if there's metal over here. It has to have electricity for it to be going crazy like that.
I feel like something was touching me. That's just me being paranoid.
Maybe we should move it over here.
I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe it wants us over here in the corner. Maybe that's what it's...
There is no electricity near you. Coming from the owner of the garage. And that's the only way it works is if there's electric magnetic fields.
Okay, let's walk over this way a little bit. Walk over to the
It's
door.
this spot right here.
See, and like, look, I go up here and it lights up a little bit. And then when I come back over here...
It's not the light. We've already tested it.
I already tested the light. There's no light actually over here. See? If you want me to get out of your area, light it up to the orange or red. It's yellow technically, so that don't count. I don't know. It said it wanted to play the other day.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird. Because it's not even like, it stops. It starts to slow down, get smaller, and then it stops.
Oh.
It's my phone.
It's her phone. Okay.
You get close enough
See,
to my
and
phone.
then I get farther away and I go over to this corner and that's when I'm getting... Nothing. Now I'm getting stuff.
Really?
What's going on?
Okay.
I don't know, it just feels dark.
That's
Feels,
interesting.
Like, heavy.
Yeah, this area I have not, like, this is original wood.
Yeah, this is...
It's all original, it's just creepy.
It feels heavy. To me, it feels heavy over here.
All right.
That's me doing that.
That's not causing it. It just... Alright, guys, we're going to go back over here. We got the ball. I'll grab the ball here. And we're going to try this again. Okay, so there's Heidi. Yeah, Heidi. Summer's over there. Randall is over there. See, I'm trying to keep them from... Do you feel temp changes when you're over there?
I feel...
It felt warmer.
Like the atmosphere, it just feels heavy to me. Like, I don't know.
1800s, 1829 was when it was. Okay, you guys are going to witness this. I'm going to set this here.
All right, let's play. Sorry.
Okay, nothing. It moved earlier though.
Yeah. Of
I
course,
said the
it's
same
on camera though. Now we're filming.
No, where?
I'm gonna roll it and see what happens.
There is a fan right there, but that ball's too heavy for that fan.
Let's play. Roll it back. Roll it back.
Yeah.
I don't think it wants to play.
When I actually, this is the funny thing, because I just did this the other day. I was looking back on some footage, and me and Kevin are in the basement of this place, and you hear a baby crying. Well, there's 5 adults there. There's no baby. There's no baby near. So.
I don't know. I think it's. I don't know.
And that's from my video camera. So, let me just say, I'm going to set you guys back up here.
You can bounce it.
Could be. I'm going to turn it that way so you guys can see her over there. Oh, it's going crazy.
I told it it can bounce it.
Just don't throw it at any one of us.
All right.
I'm gonna take a break. Do you want to take a break first, or do you?
It's up to you guys. I mean, it's up to us. We're not gonna talk about that right now. We can pick up voices.
Yeah, it's like later on you go through and you're like, what?
Well, we can step outside and let you guys be in here by yourselves.
You guys want me to turn the S-Box on?
And we could just walk away.
Yes.
Because we still have this on.
And it hasn't been off at all.
We have a ball up here by Heidi. We have a ball back here in the corner. We also have a ball here. So we're going to go outside for a little bit.
Give me a minute. This is going to be loud for a sec, too. Because I'm going to check this out. Yeah, this battery's weak. That's why it's going crazy.
Yeah.
The battery. What's the issue? But I'm going to leave it in there.
Yeah, leave it in there and see. All right, we're going to step outside for a little bit, and we'll let you
That's
guys...
a Blue Buddy. It's corresponding with that, though.
Okay, so we will be back. We will
I'll get that box going,
be stepping
too.
outside, and...
That bear's been named already. I think your mother named it.
Danny, FM.
I don't remember what I named it, but I named it something.
Franklin.
Franklin. Me and Frank. I love using the name Frank for people. We'll be back, guys.
guys. Ball's gone. Catch me. You want to touch any of the objects that are sitting out here? They will help you to communicate with me. Well, you don't have to cuss at me.
Take a photo.
Choking on my drink. Sorry. Wow. My drink went down the wrong hole. Sorry. Cool.
Yes, we died.
Because we died. Wow. Just said because we died. I started choking on my drink. Where'd the ball go? So who's in here? I get one. Where's the mail going? I get one. Who was that? Was that Randall? Yep. Y'all get flowers. Do you like your flowers?
You're expressive.
Yeah, see, I don't know though, because like there's something back in the back room.
Something answered. Who's with us tonight?
Latest cruise.
Heidi, would you like to speak with us? Do your parents come to visit you? Probably. Have they been here since you arrived? A lot. Heidi, how old are you? Definitely. Because that's why I was getting male. I wasn't getting female.
There's a lot of them now coming through. Who are you? Where are you?
Are you original to the property?
Sorry, I don't like my back to the doorway.
Did you live here? One of the devices here. Would you like me to show you how they work? Oh, yes, you. This guy. And he will go off. You can move him? Cool. Just touch him right here. Round up his head. Can you do that? How about this? Can you touch this? Yeah, come on. Now talk to us. Probably working better than slow.
If y'all hear anything, let us know. What is great? Welcome, guys.
I got the cat balls. You can move those and they make noise.
You can throw them off the top shelf.
Yeah, there's one right here.
One right here. Let's play ball.
All right. Goodbye. Well, guys, what do you think? Should we continue going or should we cut it off here and regroup? I don't know what to do here.
Make sure that everyone goes on to the YouTube page as well and watch videos on there. She has multiple videos on there. Squirrel Cage Gel, Velisca.
If you're new, if you have any questions, you can
Yes.
ask us. I've been to Hotel Josephine, which is one of the most haunted hotels in the United States. I will say it's probably the most haunted hotel in the United States that I've stayed in. I had the hotel for 2 days, me and Kevin by ourselves, and that place was scary. Scary. I will say that is one place I will never go back to. Kevin can go back all he wants, but I ain't going. And I'm not really scared of a whole lot of things. Obviously, I'm out in my garage talking haunted vessels. So, Hotel Josephine, it's in Holton, Kansas.
Been to Velisca, and what's the last one you went to that had the portal that is hooked up to Velisca? They have mirror portals.
And it's hooked to Melbourne. It is McIntyre Villa, which that's coming. We have 2 more episodes of Lake House, which we call the curse footage, because none of it worked right. And 2 more episodes of that, and then we start McIntyre Villa. So I'm really excited to start that because there was so much good stuff in there. It's awesome. We had so much fun there, and the spirits were so active and friendly. Wanted to talk. Wanted to, have not been there yet. Probably gonna go in about 5 years.
5 years.
Probably
yes.
5 years.
5 years.
We have to wait.
We got one coming up in August.
Yes, we are going to Edinburgh Manor, which Ghost Hunters has been there, and another paranormal team. The one that Ghost Hunters got canceled. They went also, and I watched their episode. Theirs was the best. I can't remember their name, but
yeah, I just get weird vibes from the back room. Yes.
Yeah, you have to be 18 years old to go ghost hunting with us.
No, I've never heard of that. I mean, that's only like maybe 5 hours or so from here.
You might have to check that out sometime.
Yeah. I know, getting chills.
I know. I'm about to turn that fan off and test our theory.
Yeah.
Time
travel? We can't time travel. Quantum leap, whatever, you know.
Let's try this. Let's have this off for a little bit and see.
I got chills. I hate that.
I know. I had chills before we even turned the fan on when I had to come out here by myself earlier.
That one night she was out here the other night after I left the live. I went home and was watching it.
Ooh, we'll have to check that out eventually.
Yeah, anywhere in the Midwest, basically Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Kansas, Nebraska.
We try to stay within 3 hours of our children right now.
Yeah.
Just because if there's an emergency, we want to get to them.
And we have another sister that does also investigate as well. She just doesn't live here in the same town as us. She's about 2 hours away. So we just live literally 5 houses apart right now, us two. So, yeah. But our oldest does go with us. You know.
See, we're not giving it attention.
Yeah, we're ignoring it and just acting like.
So.
Yeah. With a portal box.
Ooh. Well, we'll try to catch that.
Yeah.
I'll try to catch that tonight.
I'm Hillbilly Farms too, obviously. Someone else is running my account right now while I'm out here. So if you know.
I know, you're secret.
Yeah. A little bit, because I don't like standing with my back towards that way. Just because last time we did a live and it was back that way, it felt like somebody was like touching me and like, you know.
That's really cool. I'm going to have Kevin look at this other thing I got. I paid a lot for.
I wonder why.
I've been to the Stanley. That's pretty haunted. Not as spooky, scary haunted, but I haven't actually stayed there yet. But that's a very expensive place to stay. I think it was like some of the rooms were $500 a night.
Right? That's Heidi.
Yeah. People come and go. That's
what
it is.
Yeah, that happens. And we appreciate all of you who are here watching us live. We really do. Us small town Iowa girls.
Yeah.
Very much appreciate it.
Yeah, I actually had somebody contact me about taking a couple of their dolls. So
it is worth it for the experience to go to them places.
Yes.
Investigate. I know that one place that she went to in Kansas that she won't go back to. We were live chatting and she panned over towards the basement door and I seen a man go by and I'm like, that's Frank.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that.
That's sad. I'm sorry. We lost our dad about...
Oh.
How long has it been now?
Let's see.
Gabby's 7, 8. Almost 8 years.
Yeah, it's going on 9. It'll be 9 years this year that we've lost our dad.
Yeah. Because Gabby will be...
Yeah, and then Kennedy... Yeah. We just lost a family member on my husband's side of the family just a few days ago. Yeah. And so that, it's been kind of a difficult week for, I think, a lot of people lately. So.
Sandy, you have a house that most people would dream of. Not me. I don't want to live in a haunted one. I don't.
Been there, done that. No, thank you.
Yeah, we've both done it.
Way too many times.
Nope. So I'm kind of like... Yeah, dads are really hard to lose.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry.
That was a very hard thing for me. I know.
Yeah. We were close with our dad. So.
Yeah. Spent every weekend, once a weekend, going and seeing him and visiting and living with him and stuff. So, you know, it's hard.
You're welcome. That's sad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, paranormal wise, I mean, we try to get out every few months. It's hard because, you know, it costs money.
And when you have children, it's hard to go and do things.
Very hard. So, guys, what do you think? Do you want us to end it, or do we want to do some more investigating? What would you guys like to do? Oh, God, it's so hard. And then when you find a place you want to go, they're booked up. And it's like
spiritualists. I don't know. I mean, yes, we would like to keep the likes going up. I mean, like, I remember, like, after our great grandmother had passed away, I was like 4 and sitting on the couch and having a conversation. I was told with somebody saying things that I wouldn't have known about her. Creeped my grandmother out after we lost our sister. That was really intense. That was really, really intense that night. Very intense. That was probably the scariest night that I think I've ever encountered in my whole life.
Yeah, and then, let's see. Then our grandfather passing. We all had weird things happen.
Yeah, I had somebody walk into bought a house, moved in the day of, didn't know anything. Had a wooden screen door, old wooden floors, old house, you know, and heard someone walking through, and we thought it was my husband's grandfather coming to pick his sister up, and wound up there was nobody in the house. And so I'm like, get in the car, let's drive across the highway to your mom and dad's. We get there, and my dad had called me and told me my grandfather had passed away. So, you know. And feelings, yeah, I get feelings all the time, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Let's see. We're going to keep going here. They're enjoying themselves. So.
Yes.
Aw. Thanks.
We try to, you know.
We try to be more personal with people. It's hard, but we try because we want you guys to feel like you're welcomed.
Well, you don't feel right. Go ahead and walk on home, okay? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be, but Dad's home, so.
Yeah, so behind us we have Miss Heidi. And I'm going to actually read her story to you guys. So
yes.
You guys get to, I read it the other night, but it's been a hot minute, so.
Oh, we're going yellow.
Okay. Heidi's story. Because these all came with a story, and that's why I bought them. Because I wanted. Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate the panda. So Heidi grew up in a small town in West Virginia. Now watch this thing. It's going to go crazy. They love it when we tell their stories. She was the only girl and had 5 brothers. Her family were farmers and very hardworking. Heidi loved the farm. She especially loved the flower garden. Her mother and her would work on that all the time. Heidi was such a loving child. Heidi was always trying to help and was an empath, so whenever a stranger was feeling down, she knew it and would run up to them and hug them. When Heidi was 8 years old, her mother and her would grow flowers to give people who were sick and whom they felt needed cheering up. The thing's going crazy.
Heidi loves it when you talk about her.
Yes, she's my most active one, and if I'm holding Summer with my glove, she goes crazy. I felt a connection with that one. Sorry guys, I choked on tea earlier and now I'm all ugh. When I did They would visit the hospital and cheer up patients with their flowers. Heidi loved doing this. The season started in May. The night before they were to deliver their first batch of flowers, Heidi was so excited. Heidi gave her mom and dad a kiss, then hugged all her brothers and went to sleep. It felt like Christmas Eve to her to be able to give to the people at the hospital the next day. Heidi fell asleep but never woke up. And
it's a sad story.
Her house caught on fire and everyone passed. Heidi's spirit is now in this vessel. This is from the person that I had gotten her from. She is such a loving and wonderful child spirit. Heidi sends so much love and light. She emits so much positive vibes. And I do get that from her. I haven't gotten anything bad from her. Usually you get these feelings like, ugh, no thanks. No, she's kind of been a good, positive vessel. You will feel the energy immediately when Heidi is near. Heidi will leave you flowers on the table. If you are in a bind, Heidi will help you. She knows when you are feeling down and knows what to do to cheer you up. Heidi is such a wonderful child. She is looking for her privilege. That's here. Yes, I get the vibe that she is an extremely sweet spirit. I have not gotten any bad vibes from her whatsoever. So, and I am so happy everybody's here with us tonight and that they're enjoying themselves with our lives. So I'm gonna put her information back in here now while I'm thinking about it. Here's her info. Calm the dang box. Alright. Alright. Guys, got any questions? Just me now. My sister walked out, Shelby. And I'm Stephanie, by the way. If you're new, I am Stephanie, and that is Shelby. We also have Kevin, Corey, Aaron, Brandy, and Jason. It is not broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. Kevin's going to play with it. I'm going to have Kevin. My husband is an electrician.
Sorry.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I bought this and it came from England and it was working and then all of a sudden it stopped. So.
And I'm Shelby, by the way, for those of you who don't know.
How do we communicate? Well, they have to be here for one. They have to be in the building. Anybody that tells you that they can speak to your loved ones through this or, you know. It could be, but most of the time it's not.
Yeah.
So, Spirit Box is my number one. I will say it's my number one. I always get answers when I'm using it. Ovulus, I'm a little iffy on. We have an Ovulus 5.
I like the Ovulus 5. That's my personal one, and
she
that's
likes to use that when she goes hunting.
That's just because we actually had a personal experience where we moved from. She had come down to visit. We got it out. We're walking across the road to a family member's house, and it started talking about a family member. Said the family member's name. Talked about the job that person had done, which was concrete work. And then it also said that Johnny shot his load.
I keep kidding.
So that part I don't know about.
So, yeah, that's one of the things is like we have a lot of devices. We use a lot of devices because we try to weed out what works the best for us. This works the best for me. Ovulus works best for her.
I don't play with Ouija boards. I do not delve into the darker stuff like that. That's for me. The Spirit Box, yeah, she's tried this. We've done Spirit.
I have all three of them.
I
have the S Box, I have the SB7, and I have the SB11. Kevin, the SB11, 100%. SB7 kind of sucks. We don't really work with it.
I personally stay away from the dark stuff just because we were down with our grandparents in Florida, and we had bought a Ouija board at Goodwill with our uncle.
We had weird things
happen. We had lots of weird things happen, and our grandmother also punished us severely for bringing it into her house. You remember that? Mm-hmm. I remember that. She was mad.
She didn't punish. She spoiled us.
Yeah, well,
she was just mad.
She grew up living next door to cemeteries her whole life, and they do seances and stuff. Her mother would, our great grandmother Lucille, and so it was spirit board. I don't play with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we don't play with them. It can open up things that you do not want.
Yeah, we don't want to welcome anything in that we don't want there. Just saying, just because of experience.
We just be cautious. That's all I can tell you. Be cautious.
Yeah, be very cautious when inviting stuff in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the time, anything, that I've heard about with those kind of things is dark. It was cold. Yeah, don't. And my advice, stay away from them. That's my advice. I don't know about hers, but I'm sure it's about the same, These kinds of things are different,
I will 100% tell you, I would not personally touch it, but if you want to, be very careful.
Yeah, with the names being said, yeah, I agree. I should watch what I say, definitely.
We're only supposed to give out our names.
Oh, my bad. Well, I was going to say, she's been gone for years.
Yeah, we're little kids. Personally, I don't think any of my family is still here. I don't.
I do. One person in particular. And that's just from my experiences. I don't think she's here all the time. I think she just comes when something's going to happen. Yes. It's going crazy when I talk about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what will happen. Just saying, you'll get something unwanted.
Yeah.
And you could also get that with this, too. All this stuff you could. I am very cautious with it. At the end of the time, when I'm done, I say goodbye. Say goodbye every single time. Whenever I use anything to do with paranormal, always say goodbye. When we end an investigation, we will walk through the whole entire place and tell them, you cannot come with us. You need to stay here. You are not welcome to come with us. Goodbye. That's just what we do. But, hey. Alright. What should we do here? Wonder what my husband's doing.
I say my kid, mine's ready to go. She's not feeling good. So.
Alright, well, you can go ahead and go if you want to.
Seems like after I leave, sometimes it amps up, sometimes it doesn't.
I'm by myself.
Yeah, she's gonna be by herself. I'm gonna go home and I'll probably hop on my own phone and watch, and just kind of mediate and whatnot.
Your husband texted you.
Oh, he did.
Alright.
Goodbye, everybody. It was nice meeting you all and talking to you. I'm gonna head home now and jump on my own phone and
I'm not gonna stay on too much longer because I haven't eaten dinner yet and I'm kind of hungry. I'd like to eat dinner. So, I will probably do this for a couple more minutes and then we will sign off and I'm going to try to catch that other
Goodbye.
live.
Alright, I'll get on my phone as soon as I get home. I'll see you later.
Okay. See you next week.
Don't spook her too much, spookballs. See y'all later. Goodbye.
Ask my husband to come out and get this device.
I will.
Okay, guys. It's box time. It's just me. And normally when I work with this, it works very, very well. So.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Is is there anybody that would like to speak with me? Heidi, are you here with me? Yes. Yes, it is. I can move away. Heidi, I would like to speak with you. Are you here with me, honey? Eight? Heidi, I'm so happy you came to live with me. Are you happy to be here? So many. So many guys. There are so many coming through right now. Randall, are you trying to speak with me? I am. Would you like to come join us, Randall? Would you like me to come get you? Okay, guys, I'm going to go grab Randall and Summer. Maybe this will kind of get all three of them together. We'll amp up the energy. So let's see. Alright, everybody, this is Randall, and this is Summer. I'm fine. And here's a ball for that mystery person. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not nervous. Summer, would you like to speak with us? Whispered. It whispered. Okay, the gloves. I do not touch haunted objects with my bare hands because they can attach to you. And if they attach to you, they go wherever you go. And I do not want them in my house. Summer? How are you doing today, sweetheart? Oh, you're welcome. There's a God. Let's see. Heidi, are there any songs that you like that are your favorite?
No, they're in. Let me just think about. Yes.
Can we dance? please. Well, Heidi, if you would like to dance, you can go ahead and dance, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. What in the world? Randall, would you like to speak now? That's just you and me? And the girls? Play. I get that so much. Fetch.
Got you.
Would you like me to roll the ball? I'm gonna roll it for you, okay? Alright, there you go. Nine. And number 9. Summer. Are you wanting to talk with me, hon?
Here's a minor though.
I would love to speak with you. Summer, were you 29 when you passed away? Oh wait, guys. Goodbye. Alright, guys. I am not getting anything that really sounds like female. And that was just a little weird. So. Okay, guys. I have had fun with you guys tonight, but I really want to go eat some dinner. And yeah, we will definitely be live next week. Make sure you're following us. We also have a YouTube. The link is in the bio of our main page here. Join us there because we do put a lot of videos out. We have the lake house, Mexican Villa coming. See, I'll have this out probably tomorrow. Then we have Edinburgh Manor that we'll be going to in August, and we will be going live there if my internet works. So I really want you guys to be there for us and enjoy it, because that's when the real magic happens. You have my whole group there, and it gets chaotic, and it's fun. And we get lots of answers. Edinburgh Manor, if you do not know what that is, that was a psych ward at one point. And a poorhouse, too. And it's got a morgue in the basement. So I'm like, it's a little creepy. So, alright guys, I'm going to get off here. And I will see you guys next week. Please have a great week. And, well, I don't like to tell people, have a great week. Just try to have a great week, everybody. And we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you follow us on YouTube.